The heavens are telling the glory of God in the firmament, proclaims his handiwork day to day. Pause for speech, and night to night declares knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, I have by God's grace the opportunity to welcome all of you to yet another very important edition of What Do You Know? Now, this particular program forms part of the 2022 competition, specifically the third quarterfinal in the 2022 competition. Ladies and gentlemen, they include, champions. They will introduce themselves.
Groomed by Fred Answamakun, I'm Deborah Charles Ofosoyene, medical officer of the community hospital, Kukurentumi.
I'm the person of Sofo Godwin from Bolgason in the Upper East region.
Salim Ahmed Salim, Welambele, Upper West region.
Antonio Yagwell, tutor, Beyonce Senior Adenta.
A round of applause for all of them. A round of applause. Thank you very much. Yes, Dr. Charles Deborah, ladies and gentlemen, is the reigning champion, but he still remains, under the tutelage of Dansoma. We understand that is impressively, what do you call it? Appropriate, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Charles Deborah, medical officer, Kukurentumi, you're welcome. Of course, all the other contestants, Salim Ahmed Salim, Gordon Sofo, Yagbero. Round one, question one. Growth. It is that irreversible increase of an organism's size over a given period. Now, it may also be defined as one of the characteristics of a living thing. Now, in biology, biological growth is associated with progressive development. An organism's growth may go on throughout its life or end when that species is fully mature. And doctor, you are cognizant of these facts. Tell me, what keeps growing in you until you are 35 years? And then it starts to shrink. You understand? What keeps...
Your skeleton.
It's the skeleton. It is the skeleton. You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make a mental note of this. The skeleton grows until you're 35, and then there is retrogression at 35. Starts to shrink. Now, in a human body, tell me, Sofo. Sofo means what? Captain or something? Leader. What does it mean?
An old person.
Sorry?
Old person.
Old. I see. Sofo, the old man. Listen. In the human body, what do you think is replaced every 3 months? You understand? We've dealt with the skeleton. And the skeleton is that portion of the body which would grow and then halt at 35 years and reverse. You understand? But which one is replaced every 3 months? Which part of your body?
The skin.
Your skin every 3 months. Next three months, come and show me your skin. Let's see whether there has been any replacement. You understand? Yeah? Whether there has been any yes, Salim.
Cells.
Cells. No, the visible part of the, maybe I should, you understand, visible part of the human body. Visible part of the human body. Yes, Oyagbero.
Hair follicle.
Hair follicle. Finally, doctor. I know, doctor, this is a little bit difficult. Charles, doctor.
It was supposed to be the red blaster, but if it's visible...
No, visible. You understand? The visible is a visible portion of the body. The eyelashes, you know, eyelashes. Doctors don't normally treat eyelashes, you understand? So you should understand who goes to the hospital to say, I have a problem with my eyelashes. Eyelashes. Now, the piano is a stringed keyboard instrument in which the strings are struck by wooden hammers that are coated with a softer material. Now, it is played using a keyboard, which is a row of keys called small levers, that the performer presses down or strikes with his fingers and thumbs of both hands to cause the hammers to strike the strings. On a piano, the left pedal is the soft one. It is the soft. What is the right pedal called? You understand? There are two pedals. Who's doing this one? Oh, yeah, Sofo? Huh? The pedal. You understand? When you be pressing the pedals and pressing the keys and so on.
The accorder.
The accorder. Or the accorder or the accorder?
The accorder.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Don't think it has anything to do with the accorder anyway. Because the quizmaster has started making comments on this the accorder concept. It may not have a place here. Yes, Dr. Charles Debra.
The heart.
No, it's not the heart. So far, did you start?
Yeah.
It is called the sustaining. You understand? So I think one is soft, the other is meant to sustain the sound. You understand? To sustain the sound. Now, who invented the piano? After all, you understand? Huh? We have given an impressive description, you know, of how the piano is manipulated to produce, you know, scrumptious sound and so on. We've dealt with that concept. But who did it? Who brought this thing? Doctor?
No, it's Sofo.
Sofo, sorry. Sofo.
Pass it on.
But as a Sofo, you are supposed to know everything here, you know. Yes, Sofo says no. But I think Salim, oh, you've forgotten now, you know. You know it. When I mention it, you gnash your teeth. Yes, Yagbero. Pass quickly, Doctor.
Bartolomeo Cristofori.
Bartolomeo Cristofori. Applause, please let the applause come. Bartolomeo Cristofori. You understand? But this is the nature of competitions. What do you call him? He says he had forgotten. Of course, he won't tell you. The doctor won't tell you. He said, no, I know this thing, but I have, you know, I have forgotten. And so what do I do? The doctor knew it and kept quiet. Listen. Doctor, like Olympic sports are contested in the Summer Olympic Games and Winter Olympic Games. The 2020 Summer Olympic Games, for instance, included 33 sports. The 2022 Winter Olympics included 7 sports. Each Olympic sport is represented by an international governing body. Now, the International Olympic Committee, or IOC, establishes a hierarchy of sports, disciplines and events. According to this hierarchy, each Olympic sport can be subdivided into multiple disciplines, which are often mistaken as distinct sports. Now, name the sports that became a full Olympic sport, and it happened in 1992. Who is it, Doctor? Who?
Doctor.
Yeah.
Yes, Doctor.
Boxing.
The sport that boxing, when Muhammad Ali won, you've forgotten. And then Cassius Clay, you remember he took the gold medal, I think somewhere in the 60s. The sport that became a full Olympic sport in 1992.
Rugby.
Rugby. No, it is not rugby. Yes, sir.
Badminton.
Badminton. You understand? Your answer is good, but it is a badminton. Badminton. Now, fortune telling is an old as human thought and is used to predict harvests. Now, it's used to produce harvests, chart a baby's future, and divine the correct circumstances for battle. Now, it has crossed all cultures at all times in many strange, wonderful, and curious ways. Some far more charming than others. Now, tasseomancy is a highly interpretative form of fortune telling that owes much to the teller and an intuitive art that many say is passed down through generations. Now, tasseomancy is fortune telling. What does it use to study and interpret a fortune? You understand? What is used in tasseomancy to study and interpret a fortune? What is used?
The fingers. Human fingers.
No. In tasseomancy.
Pass. Pass.
What is used? What?
The palm.
Article. What? Whatever. What is used? Doctor.
Tea.
Sorry?
Tea.
I'll allow that one. You found, you know it. Yeah, doctor. Yeah, it's a tea leaf. Huh?
Tea leaf.
The tea leaf. So when you have a tea leaf, bring it and I'll give you tasseomancy. Yeah? Tea leaf. Yes. From here, I'm going to get my tea leaf and do tasseomancy. In what time? In what type of animal would you find good fellows, longholds, and bonnets as breeds? Now, the longholds is spelled Lumholtzs. Longholds, good fellows, and bonnets as breeds.
Kangaroo.
It's the kangaroo. It is a kangaroo. It is a kangaroo. Doctor, it appears you want to maintain your position, Salim. That is his determination. So I don't know what you're going to do for him.
We'll fight back.
It appears he's studying strongly. Now, a judge is a person who presides over court proceedings. You don't know this one, you know. Now, he presides either alone or as part of a panel of judges, and the judge hears all the witnesses and any other evidence presented by the barristers or the solicitors of the case. He assesses the credibility and arguments of the parties and then issues a ruling in the case based on the interpretation of the law and the other, his own personal judgment. I think I should have read this slowly for you to imbibe what a judge does. A judge is expected to conduct the trial impartially and typically in an open court. Now, in sentencing, what would you be doing if you say a Turkish judge breaks a pencil? What would you mean? What you understand? If you say a Turkish judge has broken a pencil.
Yes,
Check.
It means to breach the constitution.
The judge himself has breached the constitution. So you must apply an educative understanding. You see, educative. Because the judge does not break constitution. Unless, okay, fine. Unless his judgment violates or infringes, the constitution.
But we exercise true discretion.
A judge has broken a pencil. Think on these things. Think on these things. Yes, Yagbero.
Sentenced to life.
What was the Quizmaster going to do? Doctor Deborah.
The judges gone against the agreement, the order of the jury.
No, but you could see the quizmaster's enthusiasm, the enthusiasm which the quizmaster exhibited should have wised you up. So far started this one.
Yes.
Yeah, I started.
So far started. Oh. You understand? And so when he mentioned life, the quizmaster nearly responded, responded with some kind of eagerness and enthusiasm. Because it's a sentence of death, not life. Death sentence. End of round one. Death sentence. Turkish judge breaks a pencil.
I meant, so I didn't know. I didn't know the difference.
Life sentence.
I didn't know there were difference.
Oh, you do? Oh, there's a
Shot, but no doubt he went straight for goal.
Battle begins from home. Yes, the prowess of the African talent blossoms from home to the world. The 7th edition of the Total Energies Championship of African Nations, Chan Algeria 2022, assembles the best of the local-based talents
Magnificent finish from Grasina Wako.
from 16 nations in Africa for honors.
Champions of Africa, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch all matches of Chan 2022 tournament from 13th January 2023 to 4th February 2023 on GTV Sports Plus, GTV, Obonu TV and Garden City TV. The 18 radio stations of GBC will also feed football commentary lovers with awesome flair of picture-rich details of the tournament. GTV Sports Plus, GTV, Obonu TV, Garden City TV and GBC's radio station, your home to all the action of Chan Algeria 2022.
At the end of the first round of the competition, Godwin Sofo Bolaso from the Upper East region has no point. Anthony Oyagbero Tuta, the Youngsters Senior High School, Adenta Accra, also has no point. Salim Ahmed Salim, Welembele in the Sisala East District of the Upper West region has 1 point. And in the lead as of now is Dr. Charles Debra, Medical Officer, the Community Hospital, Kukurentume, with 8 points.
Round of applause. Mighty round of applause for these mighty contestants, ladies and gentlemen. The third in the quarterfinal of the 2022 competition. Round 2, question 1. I think Sofo still holds the floor. Yeah. Sofo, you are dominant, so you have the authority, the power. To answer this question for 3 points. This city, geographically, the city was built on a multiplicity of islands, specifically 118 islands. Which city? In geography, there is this city formed by 118 islands.
Madagascar.
Madagascar itself. City is Madagascar a city?
Oh no.
Yes.
Manila, in the Philippines.
In the Philippines. Yes. Yagberu. Yes, doctor. Dubai. You want to go to Dubai? Maybe. Venice. Venice is that city which has been established on 118 islands. Now, Albert Einstein, he was born on 14 March 1879 in Württemberg in Germany. He died 18th April 1955, Princeton, New Jersey, United States. German-born physicist who developed the special and general theories of relativity and won the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1921 for his explanation of the photoelectric effect Einstein is generally considered the most influential physicist of the 20th century. What did Einstein call the most difficult thing to understand? You see the thing? So we have all this very curious information about this wonderful personality. Wonderful individual. But this Einstein man, called something difficult to understand. What was it? The most difficult thing to understand. Very impressive question.
Human stupidity.
Human stupidity is difficult to understand. Are you sure you can't understand? Okay, maybe it falls in that category of difficulty, but that is not what Einstein was dwelling upon. It's difficult to understand. Yes, Oya is out. Doctor.
Women.
Doctor, if you have a problem, say so. Yes, Sofo. Sofo.
Yeah, it was my thing.
It is income tax. That's what. Income tax. Now, a horn is a permanent pointed projection on the head of various animals that consists of a covering of keratin and other proteins, surrounding a core of live bone, of a live bone. Horns are distinct from antlers. Antlers, you know that. Horns. They should be dissociated from antlers, which are not permanent, as you are cognizant. But what is the only animal animal born with horns? You understand? At the time of birth, it comes with its own horns, ready to fight. No, let me leave out this ready to fight. It could disorientate, you understand, your thinking. I'm sorry. There could be no fight in this. There could be no fight. So with due respect. But it comes born with horns. Which animal? Yes, Sofo.
Buffalo.
The buffalo. Nook, Sofo. Salim Ahmed Salim.
The seal.
The seal. Nook Salim. Anthony Oyagbero. Rhinoceros. Nook Yagbero. Yes, Dr. Charles Debra.
The goat.
The giraffe. The giraffe comes with its own horns. You understand? When it is born. Now, mental disorders are conditions that affect your thinking, not my thinking. With due respect, anyway. It affects one's thinking, one's feeling and mood and behavior. Now, there may be occasional or long-lasting. They can affect your ability to relate to others and function each day. Now, anhedonia is a disorder regarding the inability to feel something. You understand? Inability to feel something. What is a person suffering from anhedonia? Not able to feel. Do you understand? With the prefix, the prefatory, disclosures I have made, you should be able to make that realistic deduction, and come to the righteous conclusion the quizmaster desires.
The question again.
The question is this: what would a person be suffering from? So, I indicated that the anhedonia is a disorder regarding the inability to feel something. You can't feel something. So if you have anhedonia, what would you be unable to feel? Do you understand me?
Due to numbness.
So for you have anhedonia. No, but don't think that it has anything to do with him. I'm only pulling his legs. So I'm sorry. Yes, Salim.
To feel hot or heat.
To feel heat. Salim, you have anhedonia.
Yes.
What about you? Yes, Yagbero.
Body pains.
Body pains. Because you have anhedonia, you go to hospital tomorrow. Yes, doctor.
I would say pleasure.
It is pleasure. 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 Applause. The applause is stupid. It must be momentous. Sorry, and monumental. It is the inability to feel pleasure. You understand? So the person who has the inability to feel pleasure has an hedonian. But you name this country. Name this country. Who is doing it? Sofo. Doctor. Now, the country reported to be the first to seek diplomatic relations with the United States in 1777. You know, the United States is a very prominent country. It has great renown in variant spheres of international activity and so on. And so it is a very important country. Countries would want to associate with America. They would want to associate. But the country that first procured diplomatic relations with the United States, and it happened in 1777, which country?
Mexico.
Look, doctor.
Cuba.
Look, I disagree. Yes, Sabo.
Cyprus.
No, your turn, Salim.
UK.
I disagree. And finally, Yagbaro.
Malta.
Disaster. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Morocco. 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 It is Morocco. It is Morocco. Now listen. Hygrometer. Is this Salim? Sofo.
Doctor.
Doctor, sorry. Doctor, hygrometer. What does it measure?
Hygro.
Hygrometer. Hygro.
Humidity.
Sorry?
Humidity.
It is there. 3 points. A hygrometer measures humidity. It measures the amount of water in the air. You understand? The amount of water being held in the atmosphere. That is hygrometer. But there is this vegetable known to be 90% water. This one, you should know it. And that's the end of the round here. So you must end this round on a celestial note. No, please. No.
Water lily.
The vegetable, 90% water. I think Salim is waiting for you. Oh, is it Salim?
Tomatoes.
Oh, tomatoes. Salim, you don't know it?
Lettuce.
100%, 90% water. The doctor is waiting.
Cucumber.
Sorry?
Cucumber.
Cucumber. Look. Doctor.
Onion.
No, he forgotten. Cabbage. Cabbage is the answer. End of round 2. Cabbage.
Oh Ghana, the Right to Information Act 2019, Act 989 is here. It is your fundamental right to access public information. Do you wish to request for information? Be bold and visit any public institution and make a request. Put your request into writing. If you're unable to write or disabled, do not worry. Make the request orally. An information officer is ready to assist you. Decision on applications shall be taken within 14 days. When the information needed is urgent, state the urgency and the decision shall be taken within 48 hours. When access to information is denied, seek for an internal review from the head of institution within 30 days. When denied by the head of institution, seek review from the Right to Information Commission. When denied by the commission, appeal to the High Court for judicial review within 21 days after the refusal of application. Remember, right to information ensures democratic inclusion of all citizens. This announcement is from the Right to Information Commission. Contact 0202-466-411 or email at rticommission@rtic.gov.gh.
At the end of the second round of the competition, Godwin Sofo has no point. Anthony Oyagbero also has no point. Salim Ahmed Salim has 1 point. And still in the lead is Dr. Charles Deborah with 12 points.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are entering the very final round. We have just about 8 minutes more. 8 minutes, to spend in this final round of the competition. Round 3, question 1, and who's doing it? This Sofo. Sofo. Now listen to this thing. Now this. It's male crypto vestimentaphiliac. Male crypto vestimentaphiliac. What is it? Male crypto. MELCRYPTOVESTIMENTAPHILIAC. Male crypto vestimentaphiliac. What is it?
Pass.
Yes.
Somebody's phone phone. Not able to use money or currency.
Male crypto vestimentaphilia. Yes.
Someone who likes wearing metal ornament.
Metal
ornament.
Like what? Wearing
metal.
Male crypto vestimentaphilia. Doctor, what is it?
I think it's a sexual fantasy towards underwears.
It is correct. 3 points. You understand? That the disorganized mental, what do you call it, sexual feeling. Yeah? The sexual feeling is directed towards women's underwear. Huh? Taking women, maybe going around and taking them and smelling them, nobody knows. So a person with that sexual desire or disorder, to go for women's underwear, to steal women's or ladies' underwear, is a male crypto vestimentaphiliac. Now, Daniel Rutherford was a Scottish chemist, physician, and botanist. He was born on November 3, 1749. He died on December 15, 1819. Rutherford was famous for his discovery of nitrogen, indeed nitrogen gas, and maximum and minimum thermometers. How did Daniel Rutherford call nitrogen in 1772?
Azot.
What?
Azot.
Azot, no. This same man, the thing that we invented, you understand, nitrogen. Nitrogen. How did he call it? That you understand, the name was subsequently transformed into nitrogen. But how did the man himself call nitrogen in 1772? Yes, Sofo.
Because he discovered it.
How did he call it?
Nightingale.
Florence Nightingale. Don't worry, Sofo, your time will come. Salim, pass. Yes, Yagberu.
Nitrate gas.
No, he called it noxious. Noxious air. Noxious. Noxious. N-O-X-I-O-S. Air. Noxious. Now, but tell me this one. We're getting to a close very quickly. Now, what is tritanopia? Tritanopia. 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 Tritanopia.
It's not able to see the color green.
Doctor, your mind works.
Not able to see the color blue.
Doctor, your brain works. But it works. It works. Yes, it's so functional. But I want an amplification of the subject,
So the spelling
proper edification. You understand? Amplification for edification. Yes, what is Sofo saying?
The spelling.
Oh, Tritanopia. Tritanopia. I think that I should tell you that the doctor set the stage.
He's inable to distinguish between blue and green.
And you see, that great man also decided to enhance the doctor's position. And so there's another very, intelligent personality, Ayagbaro. So you should finalize, putting together all the pieces,
Seeing everything as blue.
Oh, no. You understand? So doctor started it. This is the inability to differentiate blue from some other color. And then he mentioned what? Green. And red. No, but it is rather yellow. The inability to distinguish between blue and yellow. A condition where a person cannot distinguish between blue and yellow. Now listen to this one. We're getting towards the close very quickly. Now, a profession is a field of work that has been successfully professionalized. Now, it can be defined as a disciplined group of individuals and professionals who adhere to ethical standards and who themselves are out as and are associated, hold themselves out as an associated, are accepted by the public as possessing special knowledge and skills in a widely recognized body of learning derived from research, education, and training at a high level. Now, and who are prepared to apply this knowledge and exercise these skills in the interest of others. Now, but who is a necrographer? Necrographer. Necro.
Somebody who writes obituaries of people.
Obituaries. The doctor's mind is working again. So where do you think the brain is targeting? Where? Where is the doctor's brain?
Somebody who draws or who paints the pictures of dead people.
Because of, what do you call it? What did you mention? Obituary. Then you will paint. Oh, I'm afraid. Yes.
And there's somebody who wrote the story of dead people.
I think I'd rather take that one. Yes, I think I'd rather. The tribute, you understand? So it's correct. I'll put down. Yes. You understand? The one who writes the tributes. You understand the story, more or less. The tributes of dead people. A person who writes tributes. No, but you honestly, but it's all right. For a bonus, I think I'll exercise a discretion in your favor. You know, a person who writes, you mentioned person who writes obituary for who? No.
I said stories of dead people.
Of dead people. You understand? He doesn't need to write specifically of dead people. He writes tributes. You understand? But it's all right. I think it's all right. Put your hands together for him. It's all right. Yeah, the story is the tribute. Thank you very much. 1 point. But if a female fox is a vixen, how would you call a female fox? A male fox.
It's a fox.
No. The female is a vixen. Vixen. So how would you call a male fox? Where bro? The doctor knows this one. I know. Female fox. Vixen. Male fox.
A dog.
Dog is the answer. It is a dog. A dog is the answer. But ladies and gentlemen, we must welcome in our midst Deborah Tekpeno. Deborah Tekpeno. Put your hands together and welcome Deborah Tekpeno. Yes, she is another devotee of what you know. Deborah, you're welcome. Now, I think this will be the penultimate question, the very final question indeed. Now, listen. In the Chaco War, who's doing this, Doctor? Okay. The Chaco War was fought from 1932 to 1935. Which countries fought this war? Not Chaco. 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 Which countries fought the Chaco War?
France and Belgium.
No, they did not fight.
No idea.
Chaco. Oh.
Japan and
I thought this would have been Tofo's last opportunity. Tofo, reorganize. No, reorganize. Sorry?
China and Japan.
Oh, because of Chaco. Chaco. It's not Japo. It's not Japo. It's not, I didn't say Japo. I said Chaco. I'm sorry I disorganized your thinking. It's not Japo. I didn't say the Japo. Jaco. Chapo. Chaco.
It's Bolivia and Paraguay.
It is correct for 3 points, if I should say so. But it is for 1. It is only for 1, ladies and gentlemen. And that enables us to draw the curtain on this very, scrumptious competition. End of the totality of the competition.
Follow us on our social media handles. Facebook at GTV Ghana. Twitter at GTV Ghana. Instagram at GTV Ghana. YouTube at GTV Ghana. Follow us on all our social media handles at GTV Ghana. GTV, the authentic and trusted voice of Ghana.
At the end of the very final round of the competition, Godwin Sofo Bolasoi from the Upper East region had no point. Anthony Oyagbero Tutor, the Youngsters Senior High School at Enta Accra, also had no point. Salim Ahmed Salim Welembele in the Sisala East District of the Upper West region came with 3 points. And with 14 points, Dr. Charles Deborah, medical officer, the Community Hospital Kukuruntumi, came tops.
Remarkable performance, all of them. We have tremendous respect for all of them. Well, Anthony Oyagbero and Godwin Sofo, we have tremendous respect for them for the knowledge they possess. But this is what you know. Ladies and gentlemen, in any case, I would want to invite you to put your hands together and celebrate the personality who has emerged triumphant at the end of the day. This individual, medical officer from the Community Hospital in Kukuruntumi in the 18th region of the Republic of Ghana. Welcome, Dr. Charles Deborah. Thank you very much. And of course, Salim Ahmed Salim, another virtuoso. Welembele in the Sisala East District of the Upper West region of the Republic of Ghana. We've come to the end of the whole caboodle. The Lord bless you and keep you. Lord, let his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon all of you and grant you peace. On this note, and until the same time next week when we bring you questions from archaeologists, zoology, and behalf of my producer, Francis Spencer, Kingsley Abuaji, Francis Terado, Collins Benson, Samuel Logo, Christola Ankra, Felicita Bevia, de Victoria D, Greg Mengel, Sedina Mensa, John Poby, Swala Kramo, Clifford Virom, Deborah Tekpeno, and the one and only Kanjaga Lagaton. This has been your quiz master asking you here and those out there. It is what do you know?